What's up, everybody? It's Friday, which means it's WandaVision night, and tonight was the season finale, series finale. So now we're gonna review it. Got my friend and roommate now, Joshua Dollar. He moved in this week.
Yeah.
You want to give us some?
Yeah, so this episode starts off right where the last episode ended, with Agatha holding the kids in like a magic rope, and Wanda basically confronting her about that, wanting to save her kids. So they have a little bit of a fight. Then White Vision shows back up.
White Vision shows back up.
White Vision starts like attacking Wanda, and then
Vision
comes back.
A lot of action.
Yeah.
In this one. This is the most action-packed episode for sure.
Yeah, it's just a 40-minute battle, pretty much.
And it's pretty epic. Some of the sitcom stuff is really good, but it was nice to finally get like the Marvel feel. It's a good finale to the show. It really was. Super action-packed, emotional too. Spoiler warning is now intact. There's your little like 3-second warning. As you say, this one starts off with Wanda, and she's still there while Agatha is like holding her boys captive. And like right off the bat, she like shoots some magic, and then Agatha's like, "Joke's on you, I actually like take people's magic." And she's like, then her hand starts like decaying, kind of.
Yeah, Wanda's hand is like, kind of turns into what like the witches did in the
Salem.
In the last episode.
Yeah, it's weird. Is that when Vision? Yeah, then Vision kind of shows up, and she's like, "Vision, is that you?" And then he says something. He like grabs her face in like a loving way.
Right. And
then he's like,
crushing.
Yeah. Is that who she threw the car at? No, she threw the car at Agatha.
Yeah, that was like right before.
Right before that. So.
Yeah, and then kind of a funny gag there, because she throws the car at Agatha and goes into a house, and then she walks over to check, I guess, to see if the body's there, and you just see the boots.
The boots.
Like Wizard of Oz.
Like Wizard of Oz. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, and then later in the episode, you see the theater again, and it's playing Oz the Great and Powerful.
I didn't even make that connection.
Which was also in one of the previous episodes.
While White Vision is like attacking Wanda, Westview Vision comes like, and like hits him. Man, it was dope watching the Visions fight. As I said earlier, it was like very much like Man of Steel, like because they're just like flying through things, like punching each other, but they're also like phasing through each other because they can do that. Lasers,
very cool
everywhere. Fight. Yeah, it was really cool watching them fight. They tell the boys to go inside.
Yeah, Wanda tells them to go inside.
To go to their room.
Then Agatha shows back up, and she starts awakening people. Wanda slowly realizes the effect of all that she's done.
Yeah, and we get to see Monica and Pietro.
Yes, they're.
I don't really remember what their first scene was really about. She's kind of like, "What is this place?"
Yeah, they're just like in a room.
Yeah, and she tries to escape, and he like stops her.
Yeah, he just runs real fast, and he kind of like thumps her, and she just
he
flies across.
So like he also had super strength, I guess.
I mean, I guess if you can move your finger that fast, it would push you away.
Yeah, that's true. But the Visions had this really confusing scene. What was it called? The ship.
The ship
of Thesis.
Thesis ship. Yeah.
You're just like, what? I mean, I was the whole time. Like, what are they talking about? But they have like this really like, I don't know, like heartfelt vision moment. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're both so like pure. Like even the evil one, like it's like he's just programmed to do this. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It's my program." And then he's like, "Yeah, but your program's corrupted, basically." And then he like shares his mind. He like dream fasts with him.
Yeah.
And then White Vision skirts off, and we don't see him again. And when Agatha's telling Wanda like what she is, she name drops
the Sorcerer
Supreme.
Yeah, you're more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
Which really made me think Dr. Strange was going to show up when she said that.
I know.
She also name dropped the Darkhold. The book was called the Darkhold.
Yeah, and then she starts like reading it. see a couple of pages.
And then that's when they start floating up,
Yeah,
I guess.
and then
And then
Wanda starts kind of like
she-
opening up the hex.
oh yeah, she did open up the
Yeah,
hex,
she
I
opens
believe.
up the hex and lets the people out, and then that's when Sword starts driving in.
Mm-hmm. And before that, or I don't know if it was before, like during all this, Jimmy Woo made a comment about how he was gonna call someone and they were gonna
Okay,
meet
yeah,
up
it was
within an
before.
hour. And then later when it shows him with the handcuffs, he gets out of the handcuffs because he's a magician now.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
and then he actually calls the person. He's like, "Hey, can you be here within
Yeah.
an hour?"
while Agatha and Wanda are up in the air, Wanda starts like shooting magic at her, and she's absorbing it, and she started like decaying, and that's what I was saying. It's kind of like the Yo Magic ad.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I guess that's what that was
that-
implying.
It's like foreshadowing.
I guess Agatha tried to shoot something at her, and it wasn't working. And then like, you see like the big like what were they called?
The runes.
The runes, yeah,
Yeah.
like around the hex, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh
Wanda
shoot.
put the runes up. She learned how to be a witch.
Yep. And then that's when the crown started forming.
The crown started forming, and then
And then just like, boom, like everything busts. and,
Whole-
like,
whole costume.
you see like the silhouette at first, like that she saw from the other episode. When she comes back down, she's like, Agatha says, "Just kill me," or "What are you gonna do? Kill me?" And she's like, "No, I'm gonna enslave you here. You're gonna be the nosy neighbor for the rest of your life."
Yeah.
So I guess like I wonder if like Agnes has memory, and she just knows she's trapped, or if like she's like doesn't remember anything.
I don't know. It seems like she'd be too powerful to be completely unaware. At least
Mhm.
for a long time. Maybe like in that moment she was.
Yeah. Oh, I guess there for a moment, when she was opening the hex. I forgot to mention that. But like, we see like Vision and the boys like they start like decaying too, like fading away,
Right.
and that's when she gave her like the ultimatum of, closing the hex back or losing her family.
The kids, they're the ones that fight like the sword agents.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. That was funny.
And then Monica shows up and
Oh
Just,
yeah,
like-
forgot about that.
bullets go right through her.
Yeah, like
It's like,
we need to see more of
Strange.
Monica because I gotta know what she can do, and I also want to know what her superhero name is. Which one they gonna choose?
yeah. Does everyone hate Brie Larson so much that she'll just be Captain Marvel?
Possibly. She pretty much defeats Agatha, and then they decide to go back to the house because she's letting the hex down, and like the hex is like slowly.
Yeah, it's very
It's,
slowly.
it's a long process. So they go back to the house. They tuck the boys in, and have their like not really their goodbyes, but they like try to leave them
yeah,
good.
it's like family is forever. And
Yeah, that type of stuff. And then Wanda goes downstairs by herself, and then Vision comes down there. And I was telling Cole, I thought it was like a parallel. It's like when she spawned there. I felt like they were sitting in the same spots. When Vision says like, "Welcome home, Wanda," like that whole scene.
maybe.
She was standing over here, and he was standing over here. I think they were standing in those same spots. And then she said that Vision was the part of the Mind Stone in her.
Done. And
Her whole powers are just confusing. Because, like, she had powers before the Mind Stone, but the Mind Stone chose her because of the powers.
Right. And her powers are because she's like a mythological being.
Called a Nexus being.
Yeah. Like,
But also, I
who
guess
knows?
the stone is part of her as well at this point.
Yeah, like, does the stone like have to happen for her to have those powers? And is it just like destiny that she even comes in contact with the stone? I don't know.
Then I guess we just see
Yeah.
Vision
they're
fade away.
saying their goodbyes. We'll see each other again or something.
Yeah. And then it cuts out. And she's just there at the home lot all by herself again.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then she has to walk through town. And then, like, all the residents of Westview are just, like, giving her the stank face.
Yeah, Monica's like the only one who shows her like any grace.
Yeah, she said, like, I mean, if I had your powers, I would have brought my mom back, too. Is Jimmy the one that tells her that there's someone in the theater? Oh, we forgot Darcy.
Oh yeah,
We forgot to talk about Darcy.
Darcy.
Darcy was the real hero of this episode. She's the one
She
that T-boned Hayward.
Yep.
She said, "Enjoy jail, sucker." And then
that's it.
that's it. Yeah, there wasn't any closure on her at the end. It's like I
No.
guess. Then she goes into the theater
Yeah.
to meet up with
Monica.
this person, and it's this lady. But it turns out she's a Skrull, and she said that someone wants to meet with her, which she's most likely talking about Nick Fury.
Yeah.
And
One of your
she's-
mom's old friends, I think.
Yeah, one of your mom's old friends. Yeah, that's what she said. And she's like, okay, where do I meet him? And she says, so that sets up Doctor Strange 2.
Something
No, Doctor Strange 2. Captain Marvel 2. It's
Captain
late.
Marvel Yeah. Something I just realized is she could actually already have been up there in Far From Home, because that's like 8 months after Endgame.
Sure. Was that the mid-credit scene though? The theater?
Yeah, that was the mid-credit scene.
So how did the episode actually end? Ended with her flying off, maybe?
Yes. Yeah. The episode ends with
Wanda in her full suit.
one. Yeah.
Because then there's a post-credit scene.
Yes.
And it starts with this mountains, like snowy mountains, which I think is in Sokovia. That's my guess.
Yeah. It could be.
And we zoom in like on this log cabin, and you see Wanda drinking some tea. She walks in her house, and then she like just goes into the kitchen, I guess. I don't remember what she did. And then it pans around into like the bedroom, or a different room. And then you see her like in her, like, what is that called? Like astral form?
Astral form.
Her
That's
astral
what
form.
they call in Doctor Strange.
Reading, was she reading the Darkhold? Or is she just reading a book?
I think it was the Darkhold.
Because she's reading the Darkhold. And you start hearing Billy and Tommy go, Mom, 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 or something. And then it ends. So you're like, oh, shoot. That sets up Doctor Strange, too. Because it looks like she's going to be going through the multiverse to find her children. And Doctor Strange is going to say, no, 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 no. You can't be doing this. You're messing crap up.
But I feel like they gotta bring the children back.
Yeah, they will. They'll find some way to do it. Brother, we miss anything?
Did you talk about how Wanda gave Agatha one of those nightmare things she does?
Ooh,
no.
yeah. Yeah, she like shows up behind one, just like, what up? It was, like she did to Tony Stark in Age of Ultron. I think that concludes our review. That concludes our WandaVision series. I had fun doing this. I think it was fun. So,
Thanks for having me on again.
for the third time,
Yes.
I feel like we should do it for Falcon and Winter Soldier too. I think it'll be fun. If y'all want this to happen in Falcon and Winter Soldier, y'all comment down there. Tell us to do it. I covet your comments. Check out the other WandaVision reviews if you haven't. If we didn't touch on something, comment it, remind me, and I'll say something. Be on the lookout for our Falcon and Winter Soldier reviews. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.